Hey everyone, can you hear me? We are live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We're still going to wait a few more minutes for people to trickle in. But whoever's got access to their phone or their computer, and they could just let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me okay. 4-4. Let's do it. Who's in here that... Okay, thank you, Moonchild. Thank you. Hey, Liz, my Elizabeth Queen, the Queen of Swords, everyone. Hello, I have not seen you in a while. Fun fact, though, I did see you on a live on somebody else's channel about a month ago. True story. And I was like, that's my Elizabeth. We watch the same people. We're gonna go live here. I mean, we're gonna be reading all signs. For those of you guys who are catching this after I did a live recording, the timestamps will be linked, will be added to the description box within an hour of me concluding this live stream. Hello, everyone. So look in the description box for the timestamps. I also state that in the description. People be getting mad, like irritated. I watch a certain YouTuber who doesn't timestamp their own stuff, and nobody gets mad at that person. But people get ruthless about it. I'm so happy that everybody is here. If you are here and you are logged into your YouTube account and you have access to, please hit that like button so that the algorithm can pick up this live and it can reach more people. 12-1-12 on the clock as I say that. We're going to be doing love readings from Aries to Pisces. And I highly suggest that everyone here watches, because it's going to be a love reading, at a minimum, your Sun and your Venus signs. Hey, Eminem. Hey, love. Hello from New Zealand. All right. I'm so happy you're here. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. I have absolutely no clue what time it is in New Zealand. I had to do the time conversion for one of us for the UK, but I never looked up the New Zealand. Thank you so much, S. I appreciate your time. We're just 3:13 on the clock. Wow, every time I'm about to say we're going to start in 5 minutes, we get some synchronicities happening with the time. So we are 3:23 in the house right now, and I want to make sure I reach 5 minutes to get enough people to trickle in, and then we will go. It's Saturday morning, and then we will go start doing our readings. We're going to be doing love predictions. 10 people in the live and 10 likes. I appreciate everybody. Hi from Australia. Hi, Sonia. Thank you so much. Hi, Kelly. Good morning from South Africa. Heck yes. Is it Chital? Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, from Been Around the World Tonight. It is 11 people in the room right now with 11 likes. Thank you so much. We are about to get started. I'm going to be pausing between each reading to write down the timestamps so that I can add them to the description box when this is over within an hour. And if we have time, hey, Arizona, Ami, if we have time at the end of today's live, I will open the floor for some personal readings. Check out the description box below. I get, just for right now, the discounted price for personal readings on lives, just for right now, is $17 for one question. And I get super in-depth, super involved, and I do not sugarcoat anything. So As everybody is here, come with an open heart, an open mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We've got a whole lot of people that are going to eventually see this and tap into this energy. So some of the reading might be for you. The whole reading might be for you. And you might have to just go check out your Venus sign. If you want to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, completely up to you. My guides just always say when we're doing love readings, at least your sun and your Venus signs. All right, guys. We're going to start with Aries. We're doing love predictions. Hold on. Next 2 weeks. Love predictions, romantic love predictions next 2 weeks. All right. Starting with Aries at 5:45. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Romantic love predictions for everybody that is going to connect to this video. We don't ever start anything here on Infinite Light without praying and protecting, giving grace and giving gratitude. So Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, your energy, your love, and especially your guidance. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to anybody watching. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Guys, don't get quiet in that chat room. Keep the chats going. Even if you got to shout out your hometown, your sun sign, your Venus sign. See, I see Aries, Venus, and Taurus. There's very heavy Taurus energy and very heavy Libra energy in this room right now, or very heavy Venus energy in this room. So, for example, even though I'm an Aries, my specific birth date is ruled by Venus. But I already felt it before I entered the room because I sprayed myself with perfume, and then I home make my own perfume. Maybe one day I'll sell that stuff, but I sprayed it in the studio, and that is a very Venusian thing to do. And I'm not going anywhere. I just made the kids dinner. All right. I guess we're going to have to start all over with the timestamp, guys. All right. 7:18 Aries. Let's go. Spirit. Love prediction next 2 weeks for the Aries in the house. We're starting off with a Kipper deck. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen me use a Kipper deck, but I think it's pretty cool. Toil and labor. At the bottom of the deck, concern. Oh, shit. Toil and labor, and at the bottom of the deck, concern. Okay, Aries, you can come for me in the comments all you guys want to, because the more you guys interact, the better the algorithm picks. I mean, the easier it is for the algorithm is to pick this up. But y'all have been keeping your head down and doing a bunch of like 3D stuff, meaning like working on yourself, maybe even working out, working, doing a lot of work, keeping your head down and just putting the time in. Meanwhile, somebody is in your energy really highly concerned about what Aries is doing. What does Aries have going on? It could be somebody that's slightly older than you with this concern. It could be somebody religious, like how I would say I was raised very religious or in a specific religion, but now I'm very spiritual. I think that this person is a thinker outside of just you. But your doctor, Jamie, well, I don't know. Let's see. But even though this person is an avid thinker, but in this particular case, they're overthinking. So this is an intellectual type of person. What's going on? Romantic love predictions for the Aries next 2 weeks, please, Spirit. Judgment. Yeah, makes sense. The King of Wands in the upright, and then and then the Ten of Wands. Somebody is so concerned about you, Aries. And I didn't bring out my character cards because it doesn't have to be, I mean, I'm saying somebody, but it doesn't have to be a man. I described their personality already. Somebody who is an intuitive. We've got Scorpio on the deck, on the table, and we've got Sagittarius on the table. We got Sagittarius twice. Y'all, I might end up having to pull a different read for you guys, but what happened between Aries and this person last that this person has Aries on their minds? This liar, pants on fire. I feel like this person has emotional maturity neglect syndrome. Meaning that even though that this person would be like generally considered a very mature type of person, when it comes to emotions, no. So what is I'm about to offend some people, especially if there's cross watchers. Is it Asperger's syndrome? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Is that a sort of, and I'm not a doctor, but is that the one that's the spectrum diagnosis, where everything else seems kind of typical, neurotypical? Hi, everyone. Everything else about this person seems neurotypical until they have interpersonal relationships with anybody. They can be kind of just cold. And where is this energy moving now for the Aries next 2 weeks, please? They've got hidden motives. Clown. Oh, appearances. Oh my good. Stoic. We can go with stoic, because I'm not trying to alienate somebody, and somebody's gonna be so mad eventually. Everybody keeps saying it sounds like their person or their ex. We'll go with stoic. We'll go with masking. Yes. But look at this. This clown right here actually means appearance. Like, what is it that's going to happen is that you might see this person, because they're doing such an energetic pull on you, Aries, you might see this person pop up in your dreams. Yeah, but I mean, that's why they call it a spectrum disorder with autism. So I think people like to stay away from high functioning versus not. That's why, let's not, some people don't like that, but because it's a spectrum. But I'm not calling this person, I'm not trying to diagnose this person, I'm trying to give you their behaviors. But like, so you might see this person pop up in your dreams because they're thinking about you heavily. You might get a lot of visual reminders of days with this person or symbols popping up in your energy because this person is really concerned. I know I'm trying to be PC. Also, I was raised by a special educator. So emotional and behavioral disorders. So I just want to make sure. 5 of coins, the star. Somebody wants to come out of the doghouse. You've been having dreams about your ex. Welcome to the club, baby. Somebody wants to come out of the doghouse. What is it that Aries is wanting to do? Now, if you guys are saying this is your ex and you're not open to connecting with this person, leave the energy for other people, because other people might be okay. You're not the only Aries here or watching, okay? All right. What does Aries want with this person? The Page of Swords in the reverse. Stop looking at me. That's what I want you to stop stalking me. I want you to stop thinking about me. All talk, no action is quite literally what this card says. So what I'm picking up is an Aries collective who intuitively can feel the nudges, can feel this person's energy around you. And it's like, okay, dude, girl, you've been hanging out in the corner. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to say anything? Or are you just going to hang out in the corner? Like what? Right. All bark, no bite. Like what? Okay. So what's the most likely what's most likely, what action is this person going to most likely take in the next 2 weeks with the Aries, please? Knight of Wands. Because why? Poor Kay. Because they've been dreaming about you too. Oh no. Oh, fuck that. Let's do another spread real quick for the Aries. Guys, do you understand what just happened? Man, if I got some cross watchers, I sure did. I'm about to see how many non-subscribes I got from this video. It's okay. It's okay. God knows who I want and who I need. No big deal. Face the music or go. Like, listen, there's no reason for it. We're all adults. Most of the people in my community, I am tailoring my community right now to have people in this collective that are ascending, that are purposeful with their intentions for life. And so if you're over here doing all this work and somebody else is just in the shadows, lingering, first of all, no loitering on Aries yard. No, we don't loiter. Huge sign for Aries energy, no loitering. But anyways, yeah, so this person's been dreaming about you a lot and even daydreaming about you a lot. And so what they want to do is come back and rekindle the fire. 1717 as I look up. Some people, some of y'all want that, and no judgment, because I have been there before. And let me tell you, baby, if this is the energy that I have seen before, it is some good. But sexuals is very sacred these days. So we're not going to just be getting in the bed with people who are unhealed, because then we got to take on that damage. FYI. New spread for Aries, please. Those Aries that don't want that person from the past. Family room. Sudden wealth. Well, hell. Family room, sudden wealth to me is a couple of things, okay? So 777 on this card. It's an 11 card. 21 on the card is the World card. So whatever, so it's not giving you another love energy. We can ask about it here in a second, but just with these two, whatever is happening right now in your home life, in your home energy, even in here, is about to implode and explode with blessings. The wealth on here could be money, could be cha-ching. But really what I'm getting off of here with the sudden wealth and the family room is that things are about to expand for you, Aries. Remember, I already said what type of collective I'm trying to cultivate here. We are expansive people. We are leaders in our own life. We lead in our lives in integrity, grace, and dignity, and calling in some positive energy for you guys. So you might not be able to, I'm going to ask. I was about to say something, and I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. New romantic love. Everything I just said confirmed. This is the Queen of Pentacles. It came out with family room and sudden wealth. Some of you guys might be moving to a new house. Some of you guys might be getting a new job. Some of you guys might be getting a new contract at work. Some of you guys might be getting a promotion. Some of you guys might be getting, finishing up your renovations, signing a new contract for renovations. Some of you guys might be getting oh, okay. Who is this spirit? One of y'all is a nasty girl. Oh my God. This is very specific, and I'm going to have to start putting a disclaimer on here. Some of you guys might be getting a new TOY. Yeah, that's nasty. You a nasty person. Ew, yuck. Okay. All right. Stability sounds good, somebody said. Yes. Done. This is it. Aries, your sun sign is just telling you about the past. I get it all the time. I get it all the time whenever I look at my sun sign. That's why Spirit says, look at your Venus. You're open to new perspective, and guess what? You get to release a bunch of bullshit. That's what the next 2 weeks looks like for you. You got somebody roaming around, but no link. What does that say? This could be Cuspers energy right now. So we're moving on to Taurus, and that marriage card just came out. So stick around, Aries, third deacon, Aries, so that later in the month, Aries, guys, stick around because we were about to pull Taurus energy, and the marriage card just came out. So some of y'all could be married to or somehow energetically connected or have some sort of standing soul contract with a Taurus that you're going to have to hear about. So let's go into Taurus right now. Taurus, what's this marriage card about? I didn't get a bottom of the deck. Ooh, I did get a bottom of the deck. Judication. Some of y'all might be married to or have relations with a Taurus who, don't tell me it's a third party situation. We're not doing that here. We're not going to sell ourselves short. Now, everybody has to learn on their own timeline about these third party situations. So I'm getting a couple of messages, Taurus. And I'm also talking to some Aries too that are connected to Taurus. All right. So a couple of storylines. All right. Some Taurus might be having marital problems, and you're going to marriage counseling, or you're actually filing for official separation, divorce, mediation, right? And remember I said at the very beginning, what did I say at the very beginning? Spirit be giving me these clues. I said Taurus and Libra. I don't know, Taurus, if you were at the very beginning, the intro, I said before this all started, I'm picking up on very heavy Taurus and Libra energy because of the Venusian vibes that I was getting. What does Libra stand for? The justice system. So it might not have even been no Libras in the house. It could have just been me talking about Taurus going through a divorce, mediation, something like that. There could be some of y'all trying to get with a Taurus who isn't ready to let go of their partner yet. So just chill. Side message. Or your ex-husband could be a Taurus and your little baby is getting married, and y'all are going to have to figure out how you're going to walk that person down the aisle and experience the fun and joy of the wedding party with your ex-husband and his boo over there. Something like that. Hi, Rose. I love ya. Don't rewind. Just stick with it. It's been an entertaining. I'm tapping into some entertaining sort of vibes here. Taurus. Next 2 weeks, Taurus. Those of you guys who are in the third party with the Taurus, y'all need to leave that Taurus alone because they're not ready yet. And I don't want to hear not one person say that my twin flame is a Taurus and they're with that karmic and they need to leave that karmic alone. They know they need to leave the karmic alone, but they're not ready to energetically pull away from that karmic yet. 4 swords in the upright, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Taurus, you're really trying to recover from this upheaval in your life. And you're really trying to organize your thoughts. You're really trying to just collect yourself, but you're dealing with a lot of confusion, and it has everything to do with the story that you're telling yourself about this connection. What happened between Taurus? No, what happened in Taurus's energy that they're second guessing almost everything right now? Facade came out for Aries too. So I would not be surprised if you got Aries heavy in your life, or a lot of Aries around you, or this is something. facade. It surprised you that the person that you invested so much time in turned out to be not the person that you married at all. However, guess what? They were that person the entire time. They were just over here like they were in Venice wearing a freaking mask. And the unfortunate thing is, not just you, boo. I've done it before. You fell for it. It's love, in the name of love. Let me ask about this hidden motives though, because this person seems to have hidden motives that Spirit is asking me to help you out with. Hidden motives, please. The greed and materialism. I feel like this person is trying to take you to the cleaners. It's not even just money, Taurus. It's like they're trying to like really be so much of a Debbie Downer in your energy right now that they're trying to like completely deplete you, because how dare you even try to call this person out for being somebody different than you married, for wearing a facade. You got people pleaser all over you, Taurus, and you've got to learn. Now, I do one-on-one coaching, plug, so that information is down below if you'd like me to help you through this. But it was all a lie. And there's a grieving process that goes with that. 2222, as I look up, there's a grieving process that goes with that. Look at the bottom of the deck is Temperance in the reverse. It's like you can't see beyond your nose, beyond the situation right now. Lack of long-term vision, the card says. You can't see beyond your nose right now. Do you want to know what that is? And it's going to be very harsh. But here's some harsh truth that might help you have some awareness, and that might help you. I honestly feel like I'm talking to a Taurus that needs just a little bit of help, whether that's me or your pastor or your somebody who's been there, done that before, have overcome this kind of divorce situation or something like that. Somebody, I feel like you need to talk to somebody. But I lost it. Hold on. I lost it. But basically what I was going to say is that, listen, like, I think what I needed to say was that you're at the point now where you need to ask for help. I love you. I'm sending you so much love. I've been through a situation like this. Your girl's been divorced 3 times. The last time was the worst. I will tell you this. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get into that. But I think you're at the point now where it's like, I want you to get to the point, Taurus, right now, where you ask for help. Somebody's got to be able to tell you, show you, you've got to see it yourself, that it was all a facade. And there was a lot of people pleasing, and your connection to this is because of a trauma bond. And somebody's got to be able to show you that it's not going to fill your cup. Even if you keep going back, it's going to keep hurting you, and it's going to hurt you more and more and more. However, being on the other side of it, and I'm pretty sure tons of people in the comments, start commenting now, because there are people that are just looking and not responding, because people just, that's how people do. And that's okay. I still respect you, but let me know in the comments below who here has gone through a massive breakup or a divorce or something like that with and you thought you would never, ever get on the other side of the anger and the sadness and the grief and the what ifs, but you are now on the other side, and you are experiencing joy, and you are learning who you are, and you are learning to take care of your kids, and you're learning to take care of your own money, and you're not just learning. For those people who are learning, let me know in the comments down below. But for those people who have thrived out of it, let me know in the comments down below. Let them know. Let the Taurus know in the comments down below. Taurus, it's time to ask for help, baby. It's okay. I'm in therapy, shit. And I'm a psychic. Hey. I had to let the people know, like, hey, listen, like, I be connected to spirit. So what you got? All right, we're moving on to Gemini. All right, heavy readings. Been there, done that, and grateful for the lesson. Thank you, Wes. I knew I couldn't have been the only one. All right, Gemini. Amy says, I never thought I would be where I am now. All right, Gemini. Love, next 2 weeks. Courtship. Oh, shit. Gemini got a new relationship and a new attitude, a little pep in their step. The faces she be making. The energy switched up quick. Who's the falsy here? I'm gonna already tell you what this is. His false person, courtship and false person 8, 9, 12. The Hanged Man. Oh my God. Hold on. I think I've already got Gemini's reading. Talk about facade. Let's see what comes out. But this is what I'm getting. Gemini has caught the love bug and either has their eye on somebody or has already started a brand new relationship in the talking stages. Nothing official yet, but they are very hot in the pants. Meaning, like, it's like they're antsy. They got ants in their pants. They're ready to kind of almost say what they need to say to get some loving, to take it to the bedroom already. False person, Gemini. Risk. Signs. Who is this about? Is this about the Gemini or is this about their person? Oh, it's about your person. Hold on. Why? What is the intention of Gemini's person next 2 weeks, please? Open a new perspective and release what? Hold on, guys. Gemini. Hold on. I'm getting an entire storyline. Oh, shit. I think that you're sweet on somebody, Gemini, and it's a risk for you to kind of put yourself back out there, but you kind of are. But I feel like it's with signs here, I feel like it's somebody that you're kind of ignoring you're ignoring this. Look, you're ignoring that this person is wearing a mask, and it says false person at the bottom of the card. You're ignoring that this person is wearing a mask. You're ignoring the red flags at this point. We got to get you the guy. We got to get you the guy that runs across the screen with the red flags and the green flags to come and be a fly on the wall. Flies. That's karmic. Holy shit. This is how spirit talks to me. I don't know. So you've had a lot of sleepless nights. You probably suffer from insomnia with this this 9 of swords and this 8 of swords. So that means you were in the energy of your own head. And right as soon as you kind of stick your leg out and hike your pants up so that you can get somebody to pay attention to you, the first person that pays attention to you, start giving yourself to, ignoring the flags, because what you really wanted is some passion in your life. Just be careful next 2 weeks, Gemini, with this person, this new person. If you're connecting with this and you're courting a new person, I don't think fast is the way to go. Actually, I know fast isn't the way to go. And if you've already given your cookies up to this person, then it's going to be hard for you to disconnect from this person. So if you haven't given your cookies up to this person, then really put the brakes on it. I'm basically talking to a Gemini that's been single for a while and is just wanting to get back out in the streets and is taking the first person that gives you attention. But Attention is not love. I love this collective. Attention is not love. 3511. Cancer. Attention is not love. Man. I'm going to say that one more time just so I can hear it in the back. Attention is not love. Got it. Attention is not love, Gemini. All right, moving on. Cancer. Next 2 weeks, Cancer love predictions. Cancer. Hold on. What you not trying to tell me, Cancer? We gonna get it. Official person, high honor. Y'all look at these cards and tell me that the Cancer I'm talking to or their person is not in some way, shape, or form connected to the military or first responder or something like that. There is a karmic around you, Cancer, or you're I got it. If you're Cancer or the Cancer person is not connected to the military or first responder, you have rank in your organization, Cancer. You know, like you're in leadership, like rank though, like high. A lot of people, a lot of subordinates, a lot of staff under you. Why you got all this karmic noise around you though? Why is it so loud in your energy next 2 weeks, Cancer? What's going on? Cancer, love. Cancer though, the thing is that the Cancer I'm talking to, the Cancer energy that I'm tapping in, you kind of like your position. I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who makes a good amount of money, dresses well if they want to, if that's what they're into, can dress well. You know, this type of person in this could be the royal army that I'm looking at. For what's that? Guys, what's the Heath Ledger? Ooh, Aries. What's the Heath Ledger movie where he's wearing this kind of outfit? He's in the royal army. It's Four of Swords. What is it? What is that movie called? Rose. Where's Rose? Thank you. I'll see you. Anyways, it plays a part in this somehow. But these guys used to get dressed. They would have dressers, like people that dress them. Do you have a stylist? Somebody that dresses you? That's not for everybody, but that's for one of you guys at very least. Or you're into fashion. What's going on with Cancer next 2 weeks? Air sign. And you see all this air, the smoke energy with the things here. Somebody's talking about you, or there's karmic conversations happening around you in the next 2 weeks dealing with your love life, separation. Are you dealing with, here's a question, okay? You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're having to separate from, or you're thinking about separating from. And they're in your ear heavy. Cancer, no! You can't. You told me you loved me. What's going on with Cancer next 2 weeks, please? The moon and the upright, some water energy. Fear and anxiety about how you can continue to avoid the conflicts. The situation that you're in right now makes you monetarily stable, with this 10 of Pentacles, separating from this person does not make you monetarily stable. This could be talking about a work partnership too, or a romance that's happening at work. And I feel like your conflict avoidance is on 11 right now, Cancer. Like you're really just trying not to argue. You're not trying to have any more conversations, but there's a lot of fear and anxiety happening. I need to figure out, how does this person feel about the Cancer? How does this person feel about Cancer right now? If their walls were down completely and they were being honest with themselves and me. Divine Feminine. They see you as this, whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. Also, like, you're a Cancer, so Divine Feminine kind of makes a little bit of sense, whether you're a male or female. But they love how you hold people. They love how you love. When you love and you're actually loving and you're giving them attention, they love how you love. Makes sense, you're a Cancer. How does a Cancer feel about this person if they were not lying to themselves or me? Signs and songs. This doesn't tell me how you feel about them. Obsession. It doesn't have to be an air sign. It could be you wanting to communicate about some shit with somebody, but you're afraid to. Are there multiple people in your energy, Cancer? One more Kipper card for Cancer, please. Next 2 weeks. Unexpected income. Oh, okay. So it's just you being obsessed with work. It's not somebody else's energy, not like necessarily a third party. There's something about this that if it breaks, if you end up having a separation from this air sign in the next 2 weeks, it throws you off kilter energetically, and you're worried about everything, especially your money. I'm even like picking up like somebody that's like, where am I going to, hold on, I don't know how to say what I was about to say. So maybe that's not it. So long story short, Cancer, you've got somebody that bothers you and you don't want them around, but there's an advantage to having them around. It helps make you feel stable. I think they also kind of boost your ego a little bit, as much as they want you. But you know they're karmic. You already know they're karmic, and you already know that they blow a lot of steam. They're just loud in your space. The thing you like about it is that there's something about money attached to this person. So this is why I'm getting a karmic connection. This could be somebody like a Cancer who's with somebody for the money, or married somebody for the money, or that was the original agreement. You're waiting for some sort of lease to be over, contract to be over, or you're trying to figure it out, but you're so stuck in your fear that you haven't actually really figured it out. You're just conflict avoiding. Do what you want to with that. But this is projection for the next 2 weeks. So Cancer, if you don't want that to be your energy, take leadership of your own energy right now and start making some changes. Do you want to change it now and start seeing progress in the right direction over the next 2 weeks? Or do you want things to stay the exact same way that they are? And then 2 weeks from now, they're either the exact same way that they are now, and you're nowhere near, and you're not any steps closer to shutting that person out, and maybe things are worse. Question, you figure it out. Leo, moving on to Leo. So you got 2 weeks. You got now. Make your decision now so that your next 2 weeks looks different than how they look now. Leo. Love predictions for Leo. We got Privileged Lady. I don't know why I'm doing another shuffle. Main Male. At the bottom of the deck for the Kipper, we got Bad Health. Wow. Privileged lady, main male, bad health. I think it's a separate energy. I do feel like, I do get you as this Leo, the main male, whether you're the male or the female. I'm getting Leo energy off of this. I'm also getting magician energy off of this. So you're quite powerful, Leo. You could be like very heavy into energetic work or energy work, or you're just a very lucky person. Not just contractually, your energy brings about luck for you. You've got a heavy handed spirit team around you that makes sure that you're in the right place at the right time, at least now at this point in your life, and things are really working for you. This privileged lady and this bad health, I think it's two separate stories. Tell me about this privileged lady for the next 2 weeks. Romantic love, please. The Temperance. You could be dealing with the fire sign. Somebody who this person, that male or female doesn't matter. This person that you're connecting to is very ambitious. Leo, tell me about this bad health for Leo next 2 weeks, please. Moon in the reverse. I think that you want, okay. I think this is just a side message. Leo, you or this person could be getting over some, it's not a heavy message. It's not heavy on your thing, but could be getting over some sort of like upper respiratory something or some sort of ailment. You're on the mends, and you're getting, with the moon in the reverse, you're getting the attention that you need. I think that there might have been a test or something. Maybe there was a pregnancy test and it came back the way that y'all wanted it to come back. So there's no issue there. The Seven of Wands in the upright, and then the Seven of Cups in the upright. So if this is very specific, all right? But if there was a pregnancy test between you and your person, Leo, I think one of y'all lied about wanting it to be positive, even though it turned out to be negative. That's a conversation for y'all to have. What's going on between Leo and their person next 7 days? Romantic love, please. I'm picking up a Leo who's involved with somebody, and has been involved with this person for a long time. 6 of Cups in the upright. Holy shit. How does the Leo feel about this person? Hold on. Twists and turns. Unrequited love is popping up for the Leo. Hold on. Dreams. And then this person, emotions. Oh, shit. And then what is the ultimate outcome next 2 weeks, Leo and their person, please, Spirit? Commitment. I was wrong. You're not actually involved with this person. This is somebody from your past. Somebody from your past that you have never let go, that you've always held space for somehow or another. And there's something about, it could be like a pregnancy thing or a medical scare or just a diagnosis that somehow plays a part in this connection. But that's it's not really assignment. I feel like for some of you guys, it's actually the reason why y'all aren't together. Golly, maybe they're on the mends. I'm not seeing it be a bad thing. Somebody's lying to themselves about how they feel about it. Anyways, long story short, right now, the person is more interested in you than you are of them, even though you hold space for this person. And it could be because of whatever diagnosis that you have or this other person has. But there is a medical something that is playing a part. But ultimately, it leads to commitment. I'm not saying it happens in the next 2 weeks, but there's still, you've got a contract going on. So what is likely going to happen between Leo and this person next 2 weeks? I just want to see what kind of interaction they have, please, Spirit. Damn, son. So y'all not even really talking? We got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and then the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Y'all not going to really be in communication the next 2 weeks because both of y'all are kind of working on separate things. Both of y'all are lonely as F, though. Here's the thing about the Knight of Pentacles. This is the only one that is guaranteed to get to their goal. And I feel like this is what's going to happen. I don't know how that's going to evolve outside of the next 2 weeks, but this is the most likely projection or energetic outcome between you and this person. It's somebody from your past. It could be like an old boyfriend, an old girlfriend, somebody that you always had like a little crush on or something like that. You know who this person is, Leo. I know you know. This is sometimes people do tarot card readings and they're just like, I don't know if this, let me know if this resonates with you. No, I know this is right. I have deep down in my soul, I know that this is, yeah, next 2 weeks. Y'all aren't going to really talk that much, but you know what? I think this medical thing, you need to really evaluate that. If the outcome says that you guys are meant to be together, how do you get over that hurdle? How do you really feel? Somebody's lying to themselves about how they really feel about it, Leo. Do some inner work on this. Do some evaluation on this. Do some journaling on this. Honestly. Because I feel like this person, because the other person got emotions. Because I feel like this person is so open to the commitment. There's like a movie about this where like the person they fall in love, the couple falls in love, and then the girl had cancer, or she found out she had cancer, and then she started sabotaging the relationship so that he wouldn't want to be with her. But they ended up getting married, and then she did end up passing, but it was still, once he let go of the fear, they still were able to have a good year together before she passed or something like that. I'm right. Shit. Virgo. We got that. We gonna have to hurry up, Virgo. Next 2 weeks, please, Spirit. Bad health. Why does that keep coming up? And thief. Bad health and thief. What's going on with Virgo? Confused. Appreciation popped out. What's going on with Virgo? Hold on, guys. This is interesting. A void inside. You want to let somebody know how much you appreciate them, but it's mentally. You want to let somebody know how much you appreciate them, but mentally, it's in your heart. That's what your heart is telling you, but mentally, you can't wrap your head around it. The Seven of Cups in the upright, the Moon in the reverse, and the Strength in the reverse. It's eating you up. It's causing you to have sleepless nights. It's causing you to lose. You're having lose focus, like at work. It's robbing you of your potential on a daily basis. Confused pops up here twice, so it could be a Pisces. Moon energy pops up here twice, so it could be a Pisces, or they have Pisces heavy in their chart. But so what? So what happens with the Virgo next 2 weeks with this connection? Do they get over their confusion and then finally confess? The Four of Cups in the upright. The Magician. And my nose is itching real bad off of this. The wheel. Give me more on the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Queen of Coins. You might surprise the shit out of yourself reaching out to this person, Virgo, in the next 2 weeks. You've been so heavily thinking about this person that y'all's energy is like this. Y'all's energy is like this. 2 orbs. And y'all are just y'all keep smacking into each other. It's you that's doing it, Virgo, that keeps calling in this person energetically. And at one time with this Wheel of Fortune, one time it's going to go like this. And y'all are going to communicate. That's how the energy is going to work. Tell me about this Queen of Coins, please, Virgo, next 2 weeks. Dreams, justice, emotions. This is a karmic thing. You're going to have to come forward. If you ever, Virgo, if you want to relieve yourself, it's a release. I'm not saying something is going to happen between you and this person. Like I'm not saying you're going to skip merrily holding hands into the sunset. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you will get an opportunity, a nudge from spirit this week, Virgo, to relieve yourself of this penned up confessatory. What? People be inventing words every day. You want to confess something to this person, and just getting it off of your chest is going to be such an energetic relief. How's this person going to feel if Virgo comes forward and confesses? Has a conversation. You're going to confuse the hell out of this person. Denial, air sign, and confused. You're going to confuse the hell out of this person. This is the second time that a Libra reference comes up with like the justice. This is a karmic thing. This is something that has to happen in order for you to move timelines, in order for you to ascend. There's a block in your energy right now, Virgo. And if you don't come forward and release this information to them, then it's like you'll never. I don't know if you're going to do it via text, email, old-fashioned snail mail, or face-to-face, or a phone call. This air energy is Mercury energy in here. Communication must happen. They're going to be confused. I don't think they're ever going to see it coming. I really don't. But I don't see they're going to appreciate that you said something, and you guys might go separate ways, but at least you'll feel better. Confessions from the Virgos coming up. Cross watchers, let me know. All right. Libra. Next 2 weeks, love. Libra. If that's not you, going back to Virgo, if that's not you, Virgo, then it's hi Kelly. Then it's your person, but I really feel like it's you. Gift, Libra. Okay, with the gifts. A wealthy man. A man. Not only a man, but a wealthy one. He is well dressed. Oh, and I think he's got a very diverse portfolio. Hey, Libra, you might be seeing some balance in your karma next 2 weeks. Tell me about this. Balance in your love karma next 2 weeks. Spirit might be gifting you somebody with heavy earth sign energy, whether they're earth sign or not, doesn't matter. Heavy earth sign energy could just mean, like, if I was saying like the King of Coins, male or female, doesn't matter. That's a good person to have come up in a love reading, because this person is ready to commit. They're not dating to date around. Next 2 weeks, Libra. Love. Twin flame. Triggers. Denial. Well, fuck. Libra, are you involved with this Virgo that's supposed to be coming and talking to you about the stuff that has been bothering them about y'all's connection? You'll watch the replay later. That's fine. No big deal. I feel like I am sun. Now at this point, sun, moon, rising, or Venus is what Spirit is telling me. If you are a Libra and you feel like you might be on a twin flame journey, twin flame trigger denial. If you're a Libra and you feel like you might be on a twin flame journey, I would not be, hold on, surprised if some switch pops up in your twins energy. Libra, next 2 weeks, please. Only romantic love. Thank you. The sun in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. The World card. Something happens. Oh, I love it. All right. For those Libras who are watching me, listen to the words that I'm about to say, okay? Because this is very heavily guided to Spirit for you, all right? For those Libras, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, if you feel like you are in a twin flame journey, there is a connection that you're going to have with your twin over the next 2 weeks. It can manifest actually in reality, or it could, especially if your twin has heavy Virgo in their chart, or it could just happen energetically where the cord gets cut because something happens. What happens, Spirit? The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Judgment, the 2 of Cups. I stand corrected. The cord doesn't get cut, it gets stronger. And you might actually, I might be projecting with this red thread here. I might be projecting a union next 2 weeks, or a reunion. What happens if there is a reunion? What comes out of this? Commitment. Oh shit. It's a very specific reading. Libra. If you want this, if you truly want this and you're ready for it, make sure your notifications are on, because I feel like I might be predicting a twin flame union, not necessarily just a reunion. Take things slow. Remember all the stuff that you've learned so far. Okay? And they will, if they are truly ascendant and on your level and ready to go, they will respect the pace. They will respect the pace. All right, that was a very specific message. 103:17. Let's go to Scorpio. Next 2 weeks for the Scorpios. Pathway. Gift again. Pathway and gift for the Scorpios. What does this look like for the Scorpios next 2 weeks? Romantic love predictions, please, Spirit. What does this look like? Fire sign. Signs. Twin flames. Wow. Scorpios connecting to, hold on. Next 2 weeks for Scorpio, please. I'm starting to lose my voice. There's some, hold on. The moon card in the upright. Fear, that's what I'm picking up on. The sun card, the sun and the moon, the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Holy shit. Stifled. Three of cups in the reverse. The sun and the moon. The eclipse is really messing with your energy, Scorpio. I need to get clarification on this 3 of cups real quick, and I'll tell you what I got. Scorpio, next 2 weeks. Romantic love, please, Spirit. Somebody's changing how they feel about you, or understanding, Scorpio, more about how they feel about you. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know why I had to think about that. Signs comes up twice with the fire sign card, and then the signs card. I was just thinking the word sing in my head. So music can be very something that binds y'all together. Music. Y'all could be creative together with music, or maybe this person made you a mixtape back in the day. I don't know. I don't know how old you are, Scorpio. So how does Scorpio feel? Twin flames is popping up here, and I'm not getting twin flames like my definition of twin flames. Believe it or not, I'm getting soulmate off of this. How does Scorpio feel about this person being completely honest with themselves and me? No walls up. Separation. How does this person feel about the Scorpio being completely honest with me and themselves? No walls up. Appreciation. I'm predicting a potential next step in a romantic commitment for you, Scorpio, in the next 2 weeks. Here's a question. Hold on. Is this a new person? Yes. Not only is it a yes card, it is the page of flipping cups. New love. Oh, shicky. Oh, sucky ducky and shooky ducky. It's not that this person has this person is a recovering player. You make them want to change, Scorpio. Interesting. I thought that would have been the Scorpio's energy, but it's not. It's this fire signs energy. You make them want to change their player ways. In the next 2 weeks, expect to bump into a new boo, and I'm getting soulmate off of this. Not twin flames. Soulmate off of this. People be confusing that stuff. And as somebody who is on a twin flame journey myself, I don't like it. Don't be confusing it. All right, let's go to Sag. All right. Sag, hold on. All right. Sagittarius, what do you got? Romantic love, imprisonment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, 8 of Swords, Sagittarius. Let's go. We're not doing that today. I got some Saggies that be watching me who are in the same energy every time I read their cards. We're not doing that. We elevate ourselves. We're not in the same place next week, the following week that we were the week before. We don't do that here. Sagittarius, romantic love. Let's go. Come on. Mature woman. Okay. A 6. Message of concern. Communication. Oh, Sagittarius. Were you the one that was in the Aries reading that was concerned about how the Aries is doing? I called you out. Message of concern. This is the only other time that the concern word has come out. I'll be psychic, guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Rules can be reversed. There is somebody in the Sagittarius' energy. Somebody. I'm going to leave it open. There's somebody in the Sagittarius energy that's either somebody's older than the other person or just a little bit more advanced in their spirituality than the other person. And both of y'all are old souls, so I'm already getting that. I'm already getting both of y'all old souls. But in this incarnation, in this reality, as I'm tapping in right now, somebody's just a little bit further along in their shadow work spiritual journey. Okay. And I feel like that's this person potentially getting a message from you. And I picked this up for Aries before. Look what she's doing. Completely different deck. I just got this Kipper deck. Ready? For those of you guys, let me know. Me? Shock and awe. You want to talk to me? Just a question, Sagittarius. Do you got heavy Virgo in your chart? Just a question. Or are you a first deacon Sagittarius? Just a question. You don't have to let me know. Y'all don't be talking in the comments anyways. You don't think I don't peep that? Is Friday your favorite movie, Sagittarius, or one of your favorite movies? What's going on with Sagittarius next 2 weeks? What's this? Family. Pregnancy. Uh-oh. What's going on with Sagittarius next 2 weeks, please? Revenge. Who you mad at? You not mad at me. Enjoying the show. I see you, Sagittarius. Hello. It says enjoying the show. Hi, Cornelia. How are you, sweetie? Oh, Sagittarius is big mad. I think Sagittarius is mad because I be calling them out. Options. Sagittarius, did you tell somebody that you got options, or does somebody feel like you're treating them like an option? Sorry. There is somebody in Sagittarius's energy who feels like they've got to keep their options open. Twin flames. God. Dang it. Listen, twin flames. Tell me in the comments below, Aries, because I know some of y'all, I know cross-watching. Y'all already know who this is, that damn mature man. Meaning that both of y'all are old souls, especially if you feel like you're on a twin flame journey with the Sagittarius. You want to get into what this concerned man was thinking about you, Aries? I know y'all are cross-watching. And I just so happen to know a lot of people in my community are connected to some Sagittarius, Sagittarii, and they really truly think that they are on a twin flame journey with the Sagittarius. That's what the cards are saying. Secrets? Not here. No, because Shani's a psychic. What does it say? Butterflies? I'm making somebody nervous. Oh, Lord Jesus in heaven. Sorry, guys. I know this could be overstimulating for some of y'all. And some of y'all are just like, what is this girl up to? I am tapping into some funny shit right now. And it's only those who are resonating with this that are going to understand what I'm tapping into. How does this mature woman feel about the Sagittarius, please? If they weren't lying to themselves or me, and if there were no walls up, how does this person feel about Sagittarius? Confused as hell. Then, Amy, we're not talking about this first, but you can still stay and enjoy the show. I mean, hell, we could be talking about this person. Listen, I was involved with the Sagittarius. I haven't seen the Sagittarius since 2013, I think, or 2012. I met this person like 17 years ago. They could still be thinking about me. Have you met me? Infectious. My energy is contagious, honey. Aries, all day long. Whoever this is confused about you, Sagittarius. I know. Sagittarius is like, just get to the point. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Should there be no walls up, not lying to themselves or me? You want to visit this person? Leave it to the Sagittarius to pack a bag and get on an airplane. Planes, trains, and automobiles. I tell you what, I know what you've been doing, Sagittarius. You've been visiting this person in your daydreams and at night too, energetically, telepathically, especially with this twin flames here. What's going on between the Sagittarius and this mature woman? Because remember, whoever is cross-watching for this, the person is confused about what's going on with the Sagittarius and why the Sagittarius is trying to communicate with them, either energetically or in real life. And it's like, me? Could be the 20 years ago. Me? You want to talk to me? I'm not saying it is. And I'm not going to wish that on nobody, especially since you're trying to get away from the person. I'm just saying it's going to happen between Sagittarius and their person or this person next 2 weeks, please. The World card and the upright. The Judgment card being called to travel is the World card again. Holy shit, biscuits. Oh, goodness. The World card put an end to the bullshit. Put an end to the childish behavior because it fell on this revenge here. Put an end on the competition between the two of you guys. Put an end on the tit for tat. Put an end on all that negative energy. Put an end on it. Spirit is calling you, Sagittarius, and this person. Ain't gonna lie, because there's two people in every relationship. Ooh, communication is difficult between you and this person. Extremely difficult. And if it's a fire sign, because like I said, this is already basically telling me about the Aries energy. If it's a fire sign, I know why. Because somebody's got to know when to lead and the other person's got to know when to follow. I didn't say submissive. The mark of a good leader is that they know when to follow. The mark of a mature person is that they know when to be quiet. Give the other person time to talk. Respect that person's point of view. Now you be quiet. Give this person time to talk. And if you're not doing that, then it's just this. Spirit's calling y'all to wake up. 10 of Cups here. Might be calling you, Sagittarius, to make the energetic move to reach out with an olive branch. Now, it's not, for some of you guys, it could be that you're divulging to this person that you actually still have feelings for them. But then I see a lot of ex-husbands in here, or people talking about their ex-husband. It could be them getting rid of, somebody just deleted their message. They gonna see me in here. It could be that, just stop bringing drama to the table when it comes to the kids, or all that. It could be different for each of you. And I can't stand when tarot readers go so like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. It could be energetically different. The end is coming for the old energy, and it's Spirit is saying that's it. We don't play games like that anymore. We're all too grown. We're all too healed. We're advancing forward as a collective across planet Earth. So we're not gonna do that tit for tat. And some of you guys might be finding out from a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, get your mind right, because Spirit's asking y'all to visit this person some way, somehow, to have a conversation. That's what's happening about how you truly feel with that 10 of Cups. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. Next 2 weeks, please, Spirit. Romantic love energy, please. Pathway. Official person. Capricorn, what's your relationship to a Taurus or Cancer? Cancer. Something is transforming between the two of you. What is it? Next 2 weeks, Capricorn. Next 2 weeks, Capricorn. trash. Facade. Children. Oof. You've had enough, Capricorn. Oh my God. This isn't romantic. Sorry. This is not a romantic read. Spirit really wanted y'all to know this isn't for everybody. You're sick of it. Something's got to give. This is your energy towards this person. I think this is about a parent and a child. You're sick of it. This pathway is showing me there's man, my neck hurts. Oh my God, my neck hurts in your energy. You're sick of their weird behavior. You're sick of their, I feel like, hold on. This is definitely not a romantic relationship. And then I just pulled my daughter's cards. So this could be about somebody's daughter. It doesn't have to be, but I am seeing a lot of 2 little girls in these cards. King of Wands in the upright. The Sun in the upright. Well, these are all upright. And the Chariot. So what does this... It's good. But it took you being sick of something first. Where's this Chariot going, please, Spirit? The Sun card is also about little boys, like kids as well. So you could be, with this King of Wands here, you could be a Capricorn with heavy fire. This King of Wands and this Leo sign is telling me, I said Cancer earlier. I did say Taurus earlier, and then I got the Queen of Swords. You had to say something to somebody, you had to kick somebody in the butt, or you will be kicking somebody in the butt in the next 2 weeks. This is not a romantic situation. I got a headache and my neck hurts. This is Cher in, is it Moonstruck or something like that? Where she's like, snap out of it. You're having to put somebody in their place. And with the children here, I feel like you're telling somebody, like, this is no longer about you. There are other people involved. Like if let's say you're talking to an adult child and they've got kids and they are just going down the wrong path in their life right now, this is you stepping in and saying, as grandma, as grandpa, and saying, listen, we're not going to be in our self-pity anymore. It's not happening. I will take the kids for an hour once a week while you go to therapy. I'll take the kids for an hour once a week while you go to the gym. That's what I'm getting. Or I'll take the kids don't even worry about, I'll take the kids for the next couple of months while you go and recover in recovery or something like that, rehab or something. This is you. And then what's the outcome of this? This is you standing up and saying, that's it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the weird behavior. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of you trying to say that you're okay when you're not. You have heavy Aries in your chart, heavy Sun in your chart. The Fool just came out. And you're trying to, and the 7 of Wands, you're trying to protect yourself. And then this is somebody that you love. This has got to be like a best friend or a kid or somebody like that. But I see you. It's not romantic. There's no romance on the table right now, because I feel like energetically Spirit is pulling you to help this person out, and not by coddling, by telling them that's it. I'm done. We're done if something doesn't change. But here's what but you're offering up like a helping hand. But it's almost like you're saying, or at least I'm picking up intuitively, you saying that this is the last chance you get. If you don't make a change, then I can't help you anymore, is what I'm getting. Very specific, but that's what I'm getting. All right, Aquarius. 125.02. Aquarius, next 2 weeks. Oh, Jesus. It's way too many cards, guys. Aquarius, next 2 weeks. Romantic love, please. This one. Thief. Sudden wealth. Ooh. Thief and sudden wealth? Thief and sudden wealth? That's interesting. Thief and sudden wealth. Aquarius, next 2 weeks, romantic love. I don't know if this is romantic love or not. Hold on, Aquarius. Sometimes Spirit does that. Ghost. Guard it. Fire sign. Aquarius, why does your energy have to be so damn heavy all the time? Shit, biscuits. What in the frump? What the fork, dude? You got some heavy shit happening next 2 weeks for you. Thief, sudden wealth, right? And then you get ghost, guard it, fire sign. Holy shit, Aquarius. Cross watcher, hold on. If you just so happen to be watching this and you're dealing with an Aquarius very heavily, and you are a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, buckle in. Queen of Wands. Or Cancer, and you're dealing with the fire sign or the word Cancer. Damn it. Hold on. Page of Cups. I think this is more for the cross watcher, but if there's an Aquarius in the house, I don't think that they would raise their hands and be like, yep, this is me. But I do feel like there is an Aquarius who somebody is dealing with, who is going through some health issues. You're not talking to this person at all. And this person, God, this is so weird, but I'm just telling you what it says, okay? This could be a family member or a friend or something like that. But for whatever reason, they're having some sort of health issue and they're evaluating their assets. And it's like they want to keep it away from you. This is for the cross watcher, especially if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and you're watching, just so happen to be cross watching Aquarius. They want to, it's almost like they want to disinherit you, or they want to keep you out of their will. It's like being vindictive or spiteful. Because how does this fire sign or this Cancer feel about the Aquarius right now? They weren't lying to themselves or me, and there were no walls up. How does this other person feel about the Aquarius? It says revenge, childish behavior. And how does the Aquarius feel about this person? They feel like your person, Aquarius, this person feels like you're trying to get even. How does the Aquarius feel about this person? I got a message, something similar to this with Capricorn a few weeks ago, where they were looking at their will and testament and stuff like that. Not that there was something wrong with a Capricorn, but they were looking at who is going to inherit their wealth. And they were really trying to keep some people away from the money or the assets. It was like something about a family business. So I feel like it doesn't have to be anything negative. I feel like you could just be looking at your will, Aquarius. I did get negative energy off of it at the beginning, but now that that's settled down and dissipated, you could just be looking at your assets and saying, how you're going to divvy it up. But there is a specific person here. How does a Aquarius feel about this person? If they weren't lying to themselves or me and there were no walls up, thank you. Heartstrings. Taking advantage. So there's bad blood between you and this person. And you feel like this person would be taking advantage of you. And that's probably what I was picking up with that negative energy at the beginning. What's the outcome of this for the Aquarius, please? The 9 of Cups. What's the advice for the Aquarius? The 4 of Cups. Do what you want to do. You free will. Do what you want to do. Oh, how about this? Because I feel like there's bad blood between you guys. Let's say you do cut this person out of an inheritance, or you just completely just leave this person hanging energetically. How is that person going to feel about the Aquarius? The Ace of Cups. They're still going to be fine. The karma that this person has, Aquarius, oh my God. Okay, that's an Ace of Cups. I don't know if you can see it. The energy that this person has around them is they're like completely unbothered. There are a lot of feelings here, but it would make you happy if you left this person out. The advice is to just make sure that that's really what you want, to evaluate the situation and make sure that that's really what you want. Is that really what you want? That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, good. Done. Person's out of your will. They don't get your assets. You can leave them alone. And you know what? The person's going to be fine anyways with the Ace of Cups. They're going to be fine. I don't know what the bad blood is, but I feel like the other person, Aquarius, has already made peace with it. Like, all right, fine, whatever. I honestly feel like they're like, I see this person at like a stream, literally washing their hands. Like, I know that was not a romantic love, but this could be a romantic love situation. I have had an ex that said, I'm writing you out of my will, basically. And I was like, oh, okay. So that could be, do you, boo? That could be what's happening here. And you could be on either side of that coin. I was just responding to the energy that I picked up right at the beginning. Okay, let's get to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. All right, guys. Pisces. Love predictions next 2 weeks for Pisces, please. High honor. Who did high honor come out for, Pisces? Was it Cancer? Poverty. Oi. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Something about cats for the Pisces. So what's going on? This is interesting. We got high honor and then we get poverty. So talk about like a duality of energy for the Pisces. Pisces romantic love next 2 weeks, please, Spirit. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Well, that's you, Pisces. The 7 of Cups in the upright. The 3 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Pisces has literally no idea of which way to go when it comes to romantic love. Pisces is lost. That's what I'm picking up on. I I have an idea of what's going on here. Tell me about this high honor, please, for the Pisces romantic love next 2 weeks. Facade, man, that card loves to come out in this deck. It's not bent up or torn or anything. That's okay, because the facade comes out around the card that I said has a lot of karmic energy in it, even though it says high honors. Tell me about this poverty, please, for the Pisces next 2 weeks, romantic love. Self-love. Pisces is afraid to go out, to put themselves out there to date again, because Pisces feels like just a bunch of scrubs. One karmic situation after another. And the Pisces that I'm tapping into, Pisces is very, very intuitive. But the thing is, and I heard this from a different reader this morning, so this isn't mine. But if you're like, their gut is very strong. Like the gut feeling for things, their intuitive nature is super strong for the Pisces. But if your gut is making decisions based off of unhealed trauma, then you're always going to be led towards the same patterns in people, same shit, different pot. Until you completely align yourself and really step into your healing, Pisces, it's going to be hard for you to trust your gut. And I feel like you're just like, I'm just not ready yet. So there's a hermit stage going on for the Pisces right now with this poverty. There's a hermit stage going on. And I feel like you are tapping into your higher energies with this black cat. But then with this rat on this poverty card, you're trying to really work on identifying red flags. Because you felt like your gut didn't lead you in the right direction. Your intuition, you were ignoring. It's not that you were ignoring your intuition, Pisces. It's just that you hadn't elevated and healed enough from the trauma of your past for it to steer you in the right direction. Okay. So a Pisces that's essentially healing, but then also afraid to put themselves out there. There's fear here with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. So romantic love coming towards the Pisces. Black cats are significant. They keep coming up. Or cats in general. Dark cats. I'm laughing at something that happened in my reality. Rats pop up twice, though, too, with the 7 of Cups. All right, for the Pisces, romantic love. What's going on? Romantic love, though, next 2 weeks. The 3 of Wands. Now the 3 of Wands, because in this deck, I don't take anything in the reverse. The 3 of Wands in the initial deck came out in the reverse, but now the 3 of Wands is at the top, but it's different. 2 of them are on the ground. I don't know if you guys can see that. 2 of them are on the ground and one of them is standing up, which means Pisces is ready to move forward. No longer waiting in the rafters is what I'm hearing, but they're not being a wallflower anymore. The 6 of Coins, ready to give. I feel like this is a Pisces that's ready to give and has learned how to give properly, and that is okay to receive. It's okay to ask for what you want. The 2 of Wands. Planning what, though? Romantic love coming towards the Pisces next 2 weeks. Planning what? Queen of Coins. The Moon card. Pisces is planning, I shit you not, Pisces is planning, Pisces is planning to date with a vengeance. Meaning, like, Pisces is going to find the one. The Queen of Coins in the upright and the Moon card. Tell me about who this person is that they're about to find. Message. Pisces doesn't find this person finds them. There's somebody that has a crush on the Pisces or that likes the Pisces, wants to be with the Pisces, but they haven't divulged it yet. Pisces is ready for this person. Like, energetically, they're ready. Hold on, we had a flipper. Mature woman. Is it a Sagittarius? One more card. House. Holy shit, Pisces. If you know a Sagittarius, Spirit has been called for them to come and visit you, send you some sort of message. If this is resonating with you, somebody's going to be coming out of hiding, out of the shadows. My guess is that it's either going to be a Taurus or a Sagittarius. Capricorn. And they're going to come and begrudgingly tell you about how they feel about you. Message, mature woman in house. They could snail mail you. Where is it at? They could snail mail you, meaning send you a letter, old-fashioned style. I don't know if they have your address or not, but this could be, if they have your email address, this could be an email from, I'm calling it a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. So expect that if you know somebody already, yep, done. Next 2 weeks. Pisces, I'm telling you. Okay, guys. That's the reading. We've already gone over on our time. But I guess I could stay for a few minutes. I could do one reading if there's anybody in the audience live right now that wants me to answer one of their questions. I could stay for that. If I don't have anybody in the next 2 minutes come forward and say that they want to do a $17 reduced cost one question reading with me, then I will sign off and I will bid you adieu. 2 minutes. Time starts now. Hey, everybody. I just completed the entire 12 zodiac signs. I did a very thorough romantic love predictions for most of you guys. Some of it was just spirit-led guidance for the next 2 weeks. If you're just tuning in, tapping in right now, I've already completed all that. And then give me an hour after I conclude here, and I will have the timestamps. One of y'all wants to say something to me. I will have the timestamps in the description box. Give me an hour. 1 more minute. And then we're done. We got 13 people in the house. I'm picking up on some messages. Oh my God, I'm picking up on some messages with the people. Now that it's quiet right now. $369. Damn, they fine. Give it to me one more time. What? Some of y'all are crazy energetically. I can pick up y'all's energy. Some of y'all, others of y'all, all this, all day. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm stopping. Otherwise, I just look like a crazy person talking to myself and spirit, and your spirit guides too, because I'm tapping into y'all. All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a great weekend. Thanks to everyone that was here. I will be posting this here shortly. We'll start back again next week. Meet me here every Friday, as long as my schedule allows, from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Houston. It's the same time as Chicago. And if you're an Aries, I do prayers on the morning or grand rising for the Aries community on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday is just a free-for-all, whatever spirit leads me to. And then I do a lot of shorts, and I'm pretty heavily active in the community and post tab on this page. And you can also go and follow me on Instagram at Infinite Light Tarot. I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.